Alrighty, I'm back, and I've got another build. Thank you so much for checking out my previous two videos. If you looked at my last video, you'll see that I comment about how my first video got 60 views. It's over 1,000 now, so that's awesome. I'm really encouraged by that. I also have another cool build for you. People were asking. Some people said to keep it up. Some people said things like crazy. I've never seen this build before. That's really awesome, especially when you have a game that's this old. Anyway, today I have the Rogue Assassin. How cool does this assassin look to you? I think it looks amazing. I haven't really seen an assassin that has this kind of color scheme or setup before. So the idea here is that we're kind of like an Act 1 mercenary. Like a commander Act 1 mercenary. So we're the mercenary. And we are going to have a lot of help from our actual Act 2 mercenary, Asab here, and our Shadow Master, who will be very powerful. And I actually started this character on ladder a few ladders ago because I found this Atmos Scarab. You notice it's got a chance to cast amplified damage on striking and some attack rating and some other mods. The poison resist is kind of nice. Anyway, I found this and I was thinking how well could it pair with the Witchwild string, which also has a chance to cast amplified damage on striking. And it works. It definitely works, and I wish it would have a little bit higher percent chance. Like this has a 5% and this has a 2% chance. I think if you bumped this up to about maybe a 5, it would happen a lot more, but it happens enough where it seems very impactful and it's kind of exciting when it happens. So I'm trying to proc amp damage on striking, and I'm going to be an archer though, another bow build, right? So I'm going to be shooting just with the regular attack, and one of the challenges with this build is that it's very hard to generate enough attack rating when you're doing that. There aren't any abilities on the assassin that'll increase your attack rating outright with just shooting a bow. So what I did was, the Witchwild comes with 2 sockets. I put 2 Eth runes in it for minus 50% target defense. Some other good mods on this are the Deadly Strike and the All-Res, which we definitely need the All-Res. And then it fires magic arrows. It actually fires a level 20 magic arrow, which gives you 181% attack rating on your attack. So the Deadly Strike, though, 87% compared with when you put that to with Gore Riders, gives us 102%, I believe. So yeah, our Deadly Strike is sitting at 102%. We always Deadly Strike. So our damage is kind of deceiving on the character sheet. It's double that. When we amp somebody, pretty sure it doubles it again. So we've got 100% Deadly Strike. Crushing Blow from the Gore Riders is 15%. You'll notice I also upgraded these to Myrmidon Greaves. Well, it was because this character started as a Kicksin. Multi-Kick Woman was her name. Anyway, so they're upgraded to Myrmidon Greaves. And then we have more Crushing Blow on our gloves, 9%, with 5% life stolen per hit on these ones. I needed the res, so lightning resist is helpful. A little more lightning resist on the ring here, see this? Got some attack rating, 6% life stolen. The other ring is, of course, a Ravenfrost. We need the dex, we need the attack rating, we need the cold absorb. It cannot be frozen. The helmet's interesting. It's a Visionary Grand Crown. I shopped this. I wanted something different. I wanted something that looked different. This one is white, which is cool. So 87% bonus to attack rating is the mod you get based on character level for the Visionary mod. And it has 2 sockets, which I used 2 jewels. One had attack speed and attack rating. The other one had minimum damage and attack rating. Like I said, I need attack rating on this build. So this really helps a lot. Look at that, 87% bonus to attack rating, and that based on character level, and then 126 to attack rating. That pairs nice with the Atmoscarab, which gives us 20% bonus to attack rating. We also have, remember, the 2 Ethrunes in here, and we get attack rating from the Magic Arrow. We also have Razor Tail, of course, because we're a bow build. I like the Pierce, I like the max damage, I like the Dexterity. And the armor's interesting, too. It's... An attacker takes damage of 20 armor with 3 sockets. The best one I could shop for this color scheme. I was looking for something that had a cool color to it. And that I could put in diamonds for the attack rating. So this has plus 300 to attack rating on it. Alright. The charms now are going to be heavily geared towards attack rating. So this one is 6 damage, 4 to attack rating. Another large charm here with damage attack rating. Damage attack rating for the small charm. Damage attack rating. Damage attack rating life. Actually, look at this one. This rolled 40 to life. That's pretty nice. More damage attack rating. Damage attack rating. Attack rating run walk. Damage attack rating. Damage attack rating dexterity. Attack rating run walk. More damage and attack rating with life. Damage attack rating. Attack rating. I need a little more lightning res, so I popped this on there. 11%. More attack rating. More attack rating dexterity. Torch and Annie with higher res on them because we need res really bad. Alright, I think I covered all the gear there. And on the Mercenary, check out Asab here. He's a Might Mercenary. You'll notice everything is ethereal on him. Let's start with the helmet. Upped Ethereal Steel Skull. Look at how much defense it has. 576. He gets some lifesteal from this. Some Magic Find, which we don't have any Magic Find in this build, really. I think I have 3%. So if he kills stuff, which he does a lot, we're getting a little bit more Magic Find on that. The attack speed, I think, helps the hit recovery, you know. I just wanted him to be as tanky as possible. So really high defense on this. The armor, Eth Sacred Armor Fortitude. 2,580 defense. This, and then, you know, the chilling armor proc and the resistances. It's awesome, right? Everyone knows about this. But our defense is getting really high. Okay, just wait until that chilling armor procs. I'll show you. I'll try to remember to show you the defense on him. And then I have an Ethereal War Pike with the Breath of the Dying Rune Word. The roll on damage wasn't the best, but look, it's still it's still nuts. And the plus 30 to all attributes you kind of need so that you can equip the Sacred Armor at this level. You need 222 strength on your Mercenary for this. He has 224. Okay, so right now, once the Might Aura goes, I'll tell you now, I guess, before I forget. Once the Might Aura goes on, his max damage is at 11,000. And when the Chilling Armor goes on, his defense is at 13,000. So he's tanky. He never really dies. And and because the weapon, I mean, has 15% lifesteal and the helmet has 5%, he has 20% lifesteal and does a crap ton of damage. Okay, now I've got to get to the skills here, and then there's a little bit of pre-buffing. Apologize, but we got to do it. So my points are 20 Burst of Speed, 20 Venom, 20 Shadow Master. I have 12 into Fire Blast and 12 into Death Sentry. And then I do also use Cloak of Shadows. It's just 1 point into it, though. So let me show my pre-buffing gear here, okay? Let's switch all these out. We got Shadow Discipline Skillers, a bunch of them. I've got Arachnid Mesh to put on. I've got the Shadow Dancers to put on. So I get 2 skills there. I've got Trangs for extra poison skill damage when I cast Venom. Let's see here. I'm going to put this on here. The Amulet, right. Plus 3 to Shadow Disciplines. I've got a helmet over here, plus 3 to Shadow Disciplines. I've got Natalia's Shadow, which has got 2 to Shadow Disciplines. I've got 1 facet in it because it has plus 5% poison skill. I couldn't find any more poison skill facets that had plus 5. So that's all I have there. Let's see. Now we have a level 48 Shadow Master. The life is 3,026. His attack rating's 1,920. His resist all is 87%. Dude, this Shadow Master is so good. Like, it crushes. Alright, so let's cast that. I'm also going to cast Burst of Speed, which is level 48. That'll last 684 seconds. Lots of attack speed and run walk. I'm going to put this on here. And this is going to have... Look at this rare claw I found. Plus 5 to Venom. So we have a level 50 Venom. Alright, which gives us 1,800 poison damage, roughly. So let's cast that. Now let's switch back everything. There are other setups for this, but I'm just going to show this for now. And the Razor Chapel. Okay. Maybe I'll do other versions of this where I use other weapons and bows and stuff. But anyway, so you kind of get the concept here, right? I do have a Demon Limb, but I'm going to try not to use it. Okay. So, we're super fast. We've got Venom going. We can proc amp damage. And we've got our attack rating covered with all of our charms, our different gear, our Eth runes. And we're going to go now. And I'm going to show off how this works. All right. So there's good density here, so I'll pick here first. Oh my gosh. Wow, look at that. I just got rocked by all of those. All right, so let's use Dragonflight to reposition ourselves. We do have some Death Sentry as well, of course. But that was a rough start. I just got like almost killed by all those ranged Hellslingers. Man, that would have been pretty bad, huh? So let's try that again. It's good to use Cloak of Shadows when you see a bunch of ranged guys, because they'll just like stop attacking, and then you can kind of just telestomp them. So here we go. Let's get some more going here. All right, we amped that guy. Look at this. Boom, he's dead. Boom, he's dead. Here's some champions. Let's see if we can amp them. You know what? We killed them all before we could even amp damage them. So that's a good problem, right? Here, we'll Cloak of Shadows them so they can calm down a little bit. Let's get in there, cast a Death Sentry. So basically, the idea here is, you know, don't get killed by kind of staying back when you have to, and try to proc amp damage with their weapons. Cast a Death Sentry if you have to. I try to not to use it as much as I can, but sometimes it's just like the mob density is huge, and so you kind of have to. There we go. Cloak of Shadows on those guys. That stops all the ranged guys from getting me, and then I can just start shooting people down and watch. And as I'm just kind of focusing on people on the periphery and stuff, my Shadow Master and my Mercenary are just like trucking through stuff, and they can't die. They're doing so well. So look at this. All right. So I hope you're seeing how fun this is. It does take a little bit of getting used to. Like if you're not really paying attention, like that guy, you can get killed pretty easily. So I don't know if you noticed that guy killed that champion there, or unique guy there. He was immune to physical, and our weapon has magic arrows, like I said, level 20. So we do plenty of damage that's not physical as well. So, and because of our Shadow Master, we do a diversity of damage. Actually, there's poison from our Venom, magic damage from this magic arrow, physical damage. We can amp guys who are immune to physical anyway, and then our Shadow Master does like every element, because they just have every type of damage from all the martial arts they do and stuff. So, okay. So that's kind of how it works, and I really have fun with this. On ladder, when I was using it, see that amp damage is procced there? And he just took those guys out. Let's see if he has... Yeah, so right now, the Might Aura is initiated, and so is the Chilling Armor. So his defense is 13,000 and his damage is 11,000. Let's go into one of the tombs here. Look, these guys are all immune to physical. So let's see. We just amped them. And I stopped attacking. There, they're all dead. Here's another guy. These guys can usually be pretty tanky and pretty resistant to some physical damage, I think. Okay, so I'm going to Cloak of Shadows all of this, throw some Death Sentries way in there, and Telestomp into there. See how that goes. Yeah, this guy's a unique. I just took him out with a bow. Here's another unique. I'm going to take him out from afar. There he goes. It says those guys are immune to magic, actually, so maybe not. We do a little less damage to them. But that's okay if we actually proc amp damage, though. Oh, man. I'm going to Telestomp this way. Yeah, this is really cool. I mean, it's kind of like you're the support in the Mercenary, and your Shadow Master are the main characters. You know? That's kind of how this works. Cloak of Shadows is really good. I've actually considered maybe taking out points from Death Sentry and Fire Blast and just maxing out Cloak of Shadows. I wondered if that would be cool, because it does reduce their defense as well as increase yours. And it lasts longer, maybe? I have to double check that. But I think it lasts longer, too, if you upgrade it. And that would be a little more fitting with my idea of this rogue assassin. Because the rogue Act 1 Mercenary is able to reduce enemy defense with inner sight. So, I don't know. I might respect to that. I don't have any more respects on this character, though. I used them all when I was first building this character on ladder and everything. Like, I just sapped all my... Yeah, so once again, thank you for checking out my videos. I have 2 other videos for Diablo 2. One is the Hunter Druid. He is a bow build druid. And I have the Strafe Amazon that uses lightning damage as the main source of damage. And that's obviously a bow build as well. But I really like bow builds. It doesn't mean that I only make bow builds, but I'm just kind of on that kick right now. And I feel like I kind of want to just show as many bow builds as I can that people generally haven't seen yet. So, yeah, like I said, I got some good feedback on those. Last week when I uploaded, one video had about 60 views, and now it has about 1,100, I think. So, thank you for checking those out. Thanks for the encouragement and the nice comments and stuff. You know, Diablo 2 is amazing. I still like this game. I played it back in the year 2000 when it first came out. On a 56 dial-up, 56K dial-up connection modem, which if you answered the phone in the house, would disconnect you from the internet. So that was really hard to play online when you had that kind of setup. You guys that are my age will know. So, yeah. Anyway, so this is what we're doing. We're just coming in here, casting Cloak of Shadows, hoping we can amp damage once in a while, and telestomping guys to get our Mercenary and our Shadow Master into position. Death Sentry every once in a while when things seem to get a little overwhelming. Yeah, it's kind of chaotic right now. Like, I'm seriously, like, there's just stuff is just blowing up everywhere. Okay, there. I found a jewel. And I'll take this.
I am overburdened.
Okay. I haven't even been checking items, have I? Today when I was preparing for this video, I was testing out the build again just to make sure it's all good to go. I found a low rune, which was kind of sweet. I was like, oh man, too bad I wasn't recording. I would have found a low rune on the actual recording. But once again, these characters are online as well, if I hadn't mentioned that already, which is why you're not going to see exactly perfect gear on everything, because I'm using online. I'm playing online, so that's why you don't see perfect gear in every slot, because it's not hero edited. I don't have anything against people doing that at all. I just like, to me, I like to see what you can build online, just because it kind of shows you what's possible, I guess. And I still like having the ability to trade if you find something that's really valuable. So I'm just looking at this. 2 hurricane, 2 tornado. No, okay. Yeah, so I like playing online for that, because hero editor kind of kills the motivation to play for me. I feel like if you can just give yourself all the items, kind of ruins it a little bit. I know people do it for testing and for showcasing, like maybe what you could possibly build, and that's fine. I'm just saying, for me personally. For me personally, I like to collect stuff and trade for stuff, and then see what I can make. Just online, you know. So, okay, we just amped that guy. He went down pretty fast. We should do another area too, just to check it out. Oh, is that the actual? Is that Duriel? Oh, it is. I picked the right tomb. Okay, well, let's kill him. I never kill him, you know? Maybe I'll get like 15 town portals. Throw some death sentries up here just to clear the room out a little better. Antidote. I could probably use that right now. Here we go. This is cool because we can... Oh, look, he's amped. So we're just sitting back. Oh, the Shadow Master's going down. No way. Wow, he got the Shadow Master. Can't believe that. That's kind of nuts. Trident. A ring. I'll take the ring. And a town portal. Wow, I didn't... He, he got the Shadow Master. So, okay. So that is... 122. Yeah. That means we would have to redo all of our pre-buffing and stuff, because the Shadow Master just won't be powerful enough otherwise, I don't think. So I guess if you feel like sticking with me right now on this, I can, you know, redo some pre-buffing here, and you could probably just fast forward, you know, like a minute if you wanted to continue watching. So I'll just do that again, and we'll do one more area, and then I think that'll showcase the build. But let's see here. So let me get to that right now. Yeah, I didn't think the Shadow Master was going to go down like that. Usually they're really tanky, seem to survive everything. Okay. This actually is going faster than my Druid pre-buffing. Let's see here, we're level 48. Okay. So Shadow Master, burst of speed, and do Venom again. There we go. And everything back on now. Alright. So yeah, that was I wouldn't have done this if the Shadow Master was still alive, so sorry about that. If you run out of burst of speed and Venom, with like when I run out of burst and speed and Venom, what I usually do is I'll just recast it. I won't go and, you know, completely, you know, redo everything. But since the Shadow Master died, I'm redoing it. Okay, so this is terrorized. So let's check this out. So here, you know, the terrorized zones can be a little bit of an issue, right, if you don't have enough attack rating, right? So my attack rating says I have an 82% chance to hit these guys, which is pretty good. But remember, we get 181% bonus to attack rating with the magic arrow that's on the bow. And we also have minus 50% target defense. So our attack rating is actually a lot higher than it says. So a blue lacquered plate just dropped from that guy. Alright. Okay. It's nothing though. Could have been Telrash's or something. Here we go. Telly stomped that guy. Boom. Yeah, once again, just thanks a lot for checking these out, you guys. This is it's been cool. I hope that you're seeing stuff that you just haven't seen before. I also had mentioned earlier about possibly other ways to do this build, you know. If you looked at my last video for my druid, I have a superbly rolled shadow, a faith bow on a shadow bow, and it's got a level 15 fanaticism, and it's in a perfect base, you know, shadow bow for it. Anyway, I haven't tried it yet, but I think if I brought that bow over to this, it would work pretty good. We'd lose some of our amp damage capability, though. That's, you know, which is kind of what spawned the entire build in the first place. So, you know, that's why I wanted to show this off in this way first. But yeah, it's something that might be worth trying, would be to try with my really good faith bow, because that'll make my mercenary even stronger, and it has ignore target's defense on it, so we'll hit even more. Would be pretty cool. So yeah, like, I think there's a bunch of different ways to build this type of character where you're basically like the support, you know. So, and I like that I came up with the class for this, which is the rogue assassin. I don't know if anyone's called it that before, or called a bow assassin that before, but that's what I came up with, you know, and I feel like it's very fitting. I feel like it suits the build, and another reason why I went with this orange hue color armor is because the rogues tend to have that kind of orange color. You know, it's a little bit orange, maybe burgundy, brownish orange. Oh, looks like the other place is terrorized, so we'll go to that now. It's City of the Damned, yeah. I'll check that out. Alright, so let's see here. Telly stomp this guy. Dude, I love the Shadow Master. Look at how sick it is. It's just flying around right now. I can't even... It's flying ahead, just killing stuff. Okay. Let's go over here where it was going. So, Cloak of Shadows. Those guys are minions over there. See them? Immune to physical. He's gone already. That guy's gone. Here's another one. Stone Skin. And there's champions here. All terrorized, remember? Ooh. Yikes. Oh boy. I got distracted by the rare dimensional blade that dropped. Let's see. What is it? It's got... I don't know if you guys can... No, you probably can't see that. Shoot. I have to move my face here to see that again. Let's see. It's not bad. It's actually not bad. Here, check it out. Let me equip it. Or no, can I? Yeah, I can. This is what dropped. It's 174% enhanced damage, 1 max damage, and it got the Fool's mod, the max damage and attack rating based on character level with lifesteal and lightning damage. Yeah, if it was ethereal, and then you upped it to a phase blade, it'd be an indestructible ethereal phase blade. This is kind of cool. It doesn't really have everything that you'd want, but the lightning, I don't know. I could make something out of it, believe it or not. So, yeah. Like if you know, kind of like a bunch of lightning damage, charms, and all that other stuff in there. Alright, until we stop those guys. I'm gonna Cloak of Shadows all these guys so they'll stop shooting. Yeah. Let's go back down this way. Cloak of Shadows. Cloak of Shadows has a cooldown, so you can't just keep using it, which it makes sense because it would be kind of cheap if you could. It's already pretty dang good as it is. Kind of a slept-on move, I think. I haven't been using Death Sentry in a while, by the way, so here I'll throw a few up now. I got a bunch of amp damage going on those guys too. Yeah. so pretty good. Yeah, like I said, I might revisit this build a few times, and just show different variations of it, like some that have more crushing blow and stuff like that. I just think there's a lot of ways to build this. I love that the assassin has burst of speed. I find burst of speed to be very, very fun to use. I love running really fast. I like that the dragon flight has so much utility in repositioning everybody. You know, it makes it really enjoyable to play without having teleport. So yeah, so I definitely will be revisiting bow assassin, I think, in different ways. Plus, there's a lot of min-maxing to do on this build still. My helmet that I showed off earlier, these jewels could be even better. The visionary mod, like the visionary mod's great, but like the other thing that rolled on this was just charge bolt when struck, which that could be something entirely different. Like it could be, I wonder if, can you get life as well as visionary mod? Yeah, you can, because the whale is at the end. So like you could get life and visionary mod on this, and then roll 2 sockets at Larzik, and then have attack rating, you know, jewels in it, with either damage or like attack speed or something. So, you know, that could be a lot better, like a little bit better, I guess you could say. This armor could be better. I could get 4 sockets, and I could get one that rolls with dexterity. Dexterity looks orange, I believe, as well, or kind of rusty. There's like a rust color to it. So yeah, there's some min-maxing to do on this build as well, which is why this game is awesome. Alright, this is cool, man. I actually like the Terra Zones a lot. I'm glad they implemented them. It helps with leveling once you hit like level 90, you know. We should Cloak of Shadows this and drop a couple death sentries. Here's a unique guy. Let's see if we can amp him. Didn't need to, he died. Yeah, so it's good if you're killing stuff before the amp damage even goes. Let's see what these antlers are. Okay, I'm gonna go back this way, check over here. If you're still watching, thanks, man. Thank you for checking it out. Okay, we're out of the Terror Zone. I think we'll finish up here pretty soon. I'm in Plains of Despair right now, and I mean, look at, we're doing fine. You know, we had a few close calls. Oh, and there's what's his name? Azul. This is great. This is a great ending to it. We'll kill Azul. He's gone. Everyone explodes around him. I love it. It's great. Back to town. That's a good end to it. Yeah. Okay. So, that is my rogue assassin. Another bow build. Who is the commanders of Act 1 mercenaries. That's kind of how I picture this character. Imagine if you could hire this rogue as your rogue. Be pretty sweet, huh? Anyway, thanks for checking out the video, and I'll be uploading more stuff, and yeah, thanks a lot.